Assalamualaikum to Doctor and all my classmates. My name is Nurul Faezatul Kasim, matrix number 269851. Today I and my group going to present about Shopee Malaysia. Firstly, overview of current scenario of the selected industry. The fact that digital platforms in gig economy have become fast method to sell and communicate with people, this has created a marketplace where specific jobs and services are needed and there are takers for the job via this platform. Thus, in current scenario during COVID-19, Shopee Malaysia are getting more demand as they offer many opportunities for small and large business to going online with their platform, open jobs for delivery workers and other organizations to collaborate with them during this time. This can be seen when sellers on Shopee have more than doubled in the last year, indicating that more Malaysians are pivoting or beginning their business online. Other than that, during pandemic over the last 6 months, Shopee has been most popular online shopping platform in Malaysia. This is because the demand for household goods such as home care products and groceries become a cornerstone in the e-commerce business after the COVID-19 epidemic and the resulting movement control order MCO. However, Shopee Malaysia also faces several challenges in the current scenario as demand are increasing during pandemic COVID-19. First and foremost, it must ensure that it meets the needs of both new and existing consumers while also keeping in mind altering consumers' emotion as the epidemic progresses. Second, it must urge its new brand to stay so that the pandemic windfall can be turned into long-term success. Therefore, Shopee also must compete with their competitors such as Lazada, Zalora, Alibaba, and so on during pandemic to improve their services in providing the best for their sellers and customers. This current scenario in Shopee Malaysia lead to various of changes that bring more benefit to Shopee Malaysia even in this current situation of COVID-19 as customer requirement, needs and shopping trends are changes. Next, Shopee Malaysia background. Shopee is the leading e-commerce online shopping platform in Southeast Asia and Taiwan are based in Singapore and owned by the C Group, which was formerly known as Garena. Firstly founded the startup in 2009 and Shopee began at Singapore in 2015 and has now expanded to Malaysia, Thailand, Taiwan, Indonesia, Vietnam and the Philippines. It also has users that purchase and sell things in Southeast Asia and Taiwan. Shopee is characterized as one of the 5 distributing e-commerce startups in Asia in 2015, with mobile and social component embedded into the company strategy. They first opened for business in Malaysia in June 2015. This is the first social marketplace where everyone can explore, purchase, and sell anything. As we all know, Shopee focuses on simple and fast online shopping experience to their customers anytime and anywhere. Thus, they emphasize the platform that's suited with buyer offers many types of products, including health and beauty, fashion, electronic, and many more. This all-quality product is one of them prioritized to giving the best for customers. Thus, now Shopee is continuously rated first in the shopping category in Southeast Asia. Shopee was also the 3rd most downloaded shopping app in the world in 2020 and was ranked first in the Best APAC Buzz ranking 2020 by YouGov and ranked 8th in the Best Global Brands 2020 by YouGov. Next, I will proceed to the changes based on 7S model. The first changes in Shopee Malaysia during pandemic COVID-19 is on their structure. Structure can be defined as a formal organization design or the way company organize. During pandemic, most people more comfortable shopping online due to the current situation. Because of that, Shopee Malaysia decided to make changes by adding new sub-business in their formal business structure to meet the demand by their customers, which is Shopee Supermarket, Shopee Food, and the Shopee Premium. Firstly, Shopee Supermarket are one of the new sub-business that have been launched by Shopee Malaysia with the campaign Stay Home Essential based on new Straits Time. Shopee Malaysia aims this new structure for consumers more convenient to buy essential goods during the movement control order MCO period via their online Shopee Supermarket. The Shopee Supermarket intends to encourage customers to stay at home and get vital commodities online in order to protect Malaysians' well-being during this difficult time. Other than that, in order to survive during this pandemic and to serve the needs of customers during pandemic COVID-19, Shopee Foods also one of the changes in their formal organization structure. Moreover, during this pandemic, Shopee decided to make a change by wanting to add new things that are unique from others in their services. Because of that, they launched Shopee Premium to their former structure. They decided to launch the Shopee Premium in order to meet the current demand where all customers more prefer shopping online due to pandemic. Next, strategy. The organization's strategy refers to how it intends to anticipate or adapt to changes in its external environment in order to improve its competitive position. As we know, during pandemic COVID-19, many people are affected, such as lack of money, laid off, and so on. This has been a hard time to most of them survive during this pandemic, even to buy some basic things. Because of that, in order to respond to current external environment, Shopee Malaysia introduced new payment method in their apps, which is Shopee Pay Later. As the name indicates as Pay Later, it means Shopee customers can buy anything and pay for it later via installment payment within 6 months. Therefore, these new changes in terms of strategy are one of ways to help public during this tough period with Shopee services. In addition, Shopee also added more promotion and vouchers in their current application, such as 25% daily brand discounts, shopping sale, and many more. This will allow the customers to get more value for money while shopping online. Moreover, due to COVID-19 outbreak, many businesses, small and large, have affected and suffered greatly. Therefore, Shopee implement new strategy during this pandemic by encouraging and pushing other brands to going online with Shopee platform. This can be seen when the numbers of small business and other brands are going online is increasing during pandemic COVID-19 in Malaysia. Because of that, Shopee attract more sellers to join them by providing many benefits such as program to increasing their sales and so on. Third, staff. Staff can be referred to appraisal, training and development process, attitude, motivation, and moral. Based on Shopee Malaysia, there are several changes that have been implemented to their staff during pandemic COVID-19 in order to meet the current demand in online business, where they developed some training programs such as Shopee Seller Education Hub. This was designed to assist sellers who have joined the Shopee platform in honing their business skills. For example, Shopee University webinars, seller tours, and many more. In addition, Shopee Academy also one of the training that they provide for employees to give opportunities in learning and growth with all leaders, teams, and individuals in Shopee Malaysia. General, functional, and leadership training that are among the extensive learning program offered by Shopee Academy to various categories of employees. Fourth, skills. Skills can be referred as what a company does well as indicated in the nominating qualities and competencies that set it apart from competitors. Therefore, changes in terms of skills that differ between the competitors in Shopee Malaysia is collaboration with others to help public survive during this pandemic. Based on News Street Crime, stated that Malaysian Franchise Association announced its collaboration with Shopee in order to assist certain local franchise in promoting and maintaining their companies. Thus, Shopee hopes that this collaboration will alleviate some of the burdens that these small companies are now suffering due to pandemic. Other than that, Shopee also collabed with Ministry of Higher Education by providing Siswa Mode program, which offer e-commerce and online business skill training to Malaysian students at higher education institutions. Higher Education Minister Datuk Sri Dr. Nur Ahmad said that this collaboration of Ministry and Shopee has been required to offer students with entrepreneurship training and online business platform during this pandemic. This strategic collaboration to encourage students and graduate students to be a part of entrepreneurs in Shopee platform. In addition, the skills that distinguish Shopee than another rival is when Shopee also concerned on their customer health care. Because of that, Shopee collabed with Dr. On-Call, which is the first medical platform that collaborates with digital marketplace to provide healthcare service in Shopee. Through the collaboration, they aim to give everyone access, convenience, and value for Shopee Malaysia's customer base to digital health seamlessly when they purchase on the platform as a result of this collaboration. Lastly, system. System can be defined as the official and informal methods that affect how things get done. The changes that occur in Shopee system during pandemic is when Shopee Malaysia informs sellers that Shopee customers will not be able to choose their preferred delivery service. This change is a complete 180-degree turn from the one that are currently using. The purpose for this change, according to Shopee, is to make it easier for their system to choose a courier firm for consumers automatically. Moreover, the changes in their current system also can be seen when they added other features to improve their application services, which is Shopee Feed and Shopee Live. These features are aiming to help sellers promote their product, help their business, and attract more customers during this pandemic. Next, I will proceed to the external and internal forces that lead to changes in Shopee Malaysia. There are several external forces that lead to changes in Shopee Malaysia, which is firstly hyper-competition that refers to the high-intensity pace of business, which includes shortened product life cycles and quick competitor action that puts pressure on organization to change. During this pandemic, Shopee was the most popular online shopping site in Malaysia. However, there are several nearest competitors that enter e-commerce markets such as Lazada, 11 Street, Zalora, and so on that have been improvised their services that can meet the current demand. Because of that, Shopee Malaysia made a change to compete with them by providing better services that can attract people who now more enjoy shopping online. Other than that, legislation, regulation, and government policies also one of external forces that lead to changes in Shopee Malaysia. During pandemic COVID-19, all people are encouraged to stay at home when the Prime Minister announced the movement control order. However, e-commerce is classified as a retail and it is one of the important services that can continue to operate throughout the MCO period to help government provide the needs to Malaysian people. Because of that, Shopee made a change that can meet the current situation where they help them to delivery essential things, food, and so on. This is a way that Shopee attempt to help the government MCO and play a stronger role in curbing COVID-19 spread. They are also working closely with their partners, retailers, and suppliers like Maiden, Tesco, Nestle, Ayonbig, Vinda, and others to make sure there's enough supply to meet Malaysian demand, said Shopee Regional Managing Director Ian Ho. Thus, due to these external forces, Shopee Malaysia decided to add other sub-business to meet the demand of customers during pandemic who are being restricted to go out in order to help break the chain of COVID-19 spread. Lastly, other external forces that lead the changes in Shopee Malaysia is changes in customer requirement and tastes. As we know, since the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic, Malaysian people has been positive about online shopping. This is because most of them are still scared to go out visiting physical store and visit crowded places. They are more comfortable to stay at home and buy anything they want through some online application platform. Therefore, Shopee Malaysia made a change to set up the customer requirement during pandemic, such as offer product in Shopee Supermarket and Shopee Food. Besides that, during this pandemic, most people are struggling to survive and they are more careful with their spending throughout this period. This also forces Shopee Malaysia to make a change in many ways for all customers to enjoy their platform. Meanwhile, the internal forces that lead to a change in Shopee Malaysia is growth pressure. Shopee Malaysia are most popular platform nowadays. Because of that, in order to expand their business, they must give the best to their customers by providing more benefit, functional features to sellers and customers. Therefore, they make a change in terms of strategy and so on to attract customers that suit with their company growth. When some organization more growth in the market, the customers giving high expectation in return. Therefore, Shopee Malaysia always improvise their services and system to the users and customers during this pandemic.
Hi and Assalamualaikum to Doctor and to all of my friends. My name is Aqilah binti Hakim. My metric number is 269542. So I would like to continue with the next section, which is a prospect analysis of Shopee Malaysia. So as we can see here, in the blue side is for a driving forces, and the other side is restraining forces. And after looking at the driving forces and restraining factor at working environment of Shopee Malaysia, we can conclude that the company will be able to continue operating their e-commerce operation even in the COVID-19 epidemic. This is because the company post-bid analysis evaluation appears to be more in a positive side with a good balance of driving forces. And the modification may be regarded as a successful execution of a Shopee company in order to survive in a COVID-19 epidemic. And aside from that, we believe that the driving factor may be influenced sufficiently to generate momentum toward the objective, and that the goal can be realistic pursuit. But even the phosphate analysis of Shopee Malaysia tend to be more in a positive side, we still need to reduce the error in restraining forces of Shopee Malaysia environment. So we move to the next part, which is the main objective of the change for Shopee Malaysia. So we have 4 main objectives here. The first one is to determine the driving causes of change at the Shopee Malaysia company. And the second one is to investigate company external and internal reaction to change resistance and challenges faced by Shopee Malaysia. Next is to examine Shopee Malaysia change approach using a change models and see how they were able to lessen resistance to change. And the last one is to establish Shopee Malaysia innovative strategies for the epidemic era. I explained about the scale of change to face in the Shopee Malaysia. Based on our research, we can see that Shopee Malaysia implementing the transformational change. And as we all know, transformational change are the ones that radically transform the company's strategy and operation, typically resulting in a shift in the workplace culture. And looking at this transformational change term, we can see that all of these components is similar with the Shopee Malaysia company situation, which is they made the change based on strategy, structure, skill, staff, and system. And during the epidemic, for the structure, they changed their structure by implementing a variety of services to their consumer, such as implementing the Shopee Food, Shopee Supermarket, and Shopee Premium. And for the strategy, they usually focus on the fresh offers and promotion for their customer. And for their staff, they like to launch a Shopee Academy, which is a training program for their workers, and Shopee Seller Education Hub, which is a program for the seller. And for the skill area, they're actually making a collaboration with other suppliers such as MFA X Shopee, MOHE X Shopee, Siswa More Program, Doctor On Call X Shopee, and others. And the last one is system, which is they're implementing a new system in a certain area, such as in a shipping career, Shopee Live, Shopee Feed, and more.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alia binti Malek Ridhuan, matric number 281133. I'm going to discuss the approach used by Shopee in managing the change process during pandemic. COVID-19 outbreak has forced several organizations to rethink on how they handle their business as they face a drastic shift in the scope of their company. Many companies have to struggle in order to stay afloat, but this does not apply to e-commerce sector. When it comes to the models of change management process, we can see that Shopee uses 6 spots organizational model as it can help the growth of the business and the related profit. According to Westport, recognizing and fixing an issue must be done systematically by the same individuals, because doing so allows them to learn from their own position and subsequently pursue improvement. This model is beneficial for maintaining awareness of all relevant variables, even when one variable is designated as the main focus of attention. The key focus of the model, comprises 6 variables, which is purpose, structure, rewards, helpful mechanism, relationships, and leadership. So next one is The first one is purpose. The purpose of the business is to explain why it exists and what it does in the marketplace. It includes the questions such as why you exist, who your target market is, what is your vision and mission statement, and what are your strategy objectives. Shopee purpose is to change the world for the better by offering a platform that connects. The second key focus is structure. The structure concerned with the organization's design. It encompasses the relationships among the team members and the various functional units and departments and the management tiers. At Shopee, many departments exist, such as human resource and marketing department, and each department has its own leader who is responsible for overseeing the work of those in his or her area. Next is reward. Rewards covers factors that can have a significant impact on team motivation if it discusses the business incentive and reward plan, as well as how the company recognizes the various contributions that everyone makes to the organization's success. Shopee's reward are excellent, with a generous yearly raise, free workplace snacks and dinners, and quarterly bonuses. There are also monthly vouchers and internet allowance. The next is helpful mechanism. The helpful mechanism is any tools, procedures, and systems that Shopee use in order to carry out its strategy and expand its operations, such as what systems are currently in place to support the business and how frequently the system are examined. Shopee implement a new system to stay afloat in e-commerce sector, such as Shopee determine the courier, as Shopee does not want the courier service causing any problem that lead to the delay of the delivery. The second last is relationships. Strong relationships can accelerate education, resolve issues, ensure that people are treated well, and help a business grow. The COVID-19 pandemic has altered how people work at Shopee, as many employees across the region are now working from home and complying with new regulations. Shopee sent out specially curated care packs filled with treats and gifts to employees. Shopee employees can also receive fully subsidized health screenings every year, as well as apply for vaccination leave to rest and fully recover from the vaccine side effects. It is clear that Shopee cares about their employees' well-being. Last but not least is leadership. The organization management must have strong leadership skills in order to not only keep the staff motivated but also to help the organization achieve its goals and objectives successfully. Shopee offers additional programs such as coaching and mentoring to identify leadership development needs. The programs available are Leadership Masterclass, 2-hour training courses, brown bag sessions with senior leaders, panel discussions, learning networking sessions, and subsidized for online or external training. That's all from me. I'm going to pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Azlin binti Zulkifli and my metric number is 269985. So today I would like to present the part of recommendation. So basically there are several recommendations or suggestions on how the change implemented in the Shopee Malaysia might have been better managed, and as well as avoid bad consequences during the change implementation within an organization itself. So First of all, work with the change management models is one of the recommendations or suggestions in order to make the change in Shopee Malaysia well managed. So as we all know, there are variety of change management models such as Levin's classical model, the Berkeley-Win model, the 7S framework, the six box organizational model, and so on. So all of these models can provide a strategic planning, guidance, benchmark, and level of their performance in gig economy. So in this case, the Shopee Malaysia can implement any of the model, such as the 7S framework, since it allows the management to analyze their internal elements, identify new strategy, detect how each area might be evolved in the future by analyze the 7 elements. Next, avoid change resistance. So avoid change resistance is also another suggestions or recommendations that could be help the Shopee Malaysia to overcome or to make sure the change well managed. So before that, change resistance can be defined as an opposition or unwillingness to alter the circumstance or modification of the status quo. So, resistance to change happens when the workers itself in the organization literally will be resisting or does not accept the change when they have not been briefed on the reasons for the change. So the workers itself would do some verbal and non-verbal actions such as procrastination, criticism, sabotage, and so on in order to resist or to show that they not accept or did not agree with the change implemented by the organization itself. So in this case, it is very important for the Shopee Malaysia to create ongoing feedback with workers such as survey, discussion, the 360-degree feedback in order to increase the employees' acceptance towards the change implemented. Next, provide effective and ongoing training is also can be categorized as one of the best recommendation or suggestions that should be implemented by the Shopee Malaysia to make sure the change implementation in their organization are well managed and have been better managed. So in this case, the Shopee Malaysia should provide a sufficient and effective training to their workers as they are currently facing some business challenges during the pandemic COVID-19. So as we all know, the new norm has required all the organization, whether big or small organization, especially Shopee Malaysia, to perform digital platform and technology tools since the traditional business method is inappropriate and inconvenient to implement. So this can be proven when literally Malaysian people are likely to use e-commerce or online shopping platform to have some shopping during the lockdown. So based on this case, the Shopee Malaysia should transform or shift their previous method to new method in order to stay productive and competitive in par with the other competitors such as Alibaba, Zalora Malaysia, Lazada and more. So they should provide the sufficient training such as functional, leadership and general training to the Shopee workers in order to identify and polish relevant digital skills that they need during this new norm by providing training such as user research training, social media advertising, search engine optimization to their workers. So next, increase employees' involvement. So in this case, employees' involvement can be defined as an ongoing collaboration, interaction, support and moral values given by the employees during any implementation of change. So, in this case, the Shopee measure should increase the workers' involvement by actively engage together in any organization activities, decision making and change process. And so the Shopee measure should increase their engagement between each other by work on the team, which is not just as a team, invest in team communication, active listening and communication each other, and engage each worker individually in order to build a strong relationship between the top management and subordinates. So the last one is compatible with organization needs. In this case, the Shopee measure should ensure the overall change in terms of marketing process, procedures, requirements, measures, and as well as their system should be compatible with the organization's needs. So in this case, the Shopee measure should be aware with the requirement of the latest technology in their e-commerce when online stores are depending on relevant digital tools and up-to-date digital tools such as AI, which is artificial intelligence, SEO, advanced analytics and tracking, and as well as SPayLater, which is online payment that help the customers to make a smooth payment during this day.
Then we move to the conclusion. In the conclusion, we can see that Shopee has a great opportunity of becoming a massive success. The Shopee have a fantastic chance to take over a more advanced as a well-known firms. And looking at how Shopee Malaysia are operating their business in the midst of pandemic, it's revealed that their management is so transparent and successful in terms of planning the structure, strategy, skills, staff, and system in place. However, Shopee still need to be cautious and constantly efficient while addressing the cost of their activities. This is due to the fact that the internet business is one of the most popular and easy to grow branches, and of course, the outside competition will take place in a crowded and intense environment. Next, I guess that's all from us. Thank you.